Alright, we're back for some more Modern Horizons 2 set reviews. We're in green. So, starting off here, we got Titania. I think the green card I'm most excited about so far. We got two different arts. The Borderless and the Throwback. I'm most excited for this one. I really like it. It looks really good. I don't like this one. My biggest thing about Titania is the art. I get that this one's like more like elementally, but I just like this art better. Oh, I'm so excited for Titania. All right, anyway, we also have Endurance, another one it's part of the pitch cycle. Flash Reach. When Endurance enters battlefield up to one target player puts all cards from his or her from their graveyard, bottom of their library, in a random order. You can also evoke it by exiling a green card from your hand. 3/4. Is that right? It is, huh? I thought it was a 3/1 for some reason. That's better than I thought it was. I don't know how good this is going to be. Of course, against Dredge, putting all the cards on the bottom is nice, slowing them down. But when it's not a recursive thing where it always goes to the bottom, it's not that great. So I don't know how good that's actually going to be. Then we have Glimmer Baron. Sacrifice a token. Glimmer Baron gets +2/+2 until the end of the turn. Meh. Blessed Relief. Target player shuffles their graveyard into their library. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. That's pretty sweet. Fog effects in Modern aren't very good, but a fog effect that can also shuffle your opponent's graveyard in, pretty good. 2 mana might be a little too expensive for it, though, for it to actually see play. Funnel Web, Recluse, Reach, Morbid. When it enters the battlefield, if a creature died this turn, investigate. Pretty cool. All right, let's get into the other big stuff here. So we got Chatterfang Squirrel General. It has Forest Walk. One or more tokens will be created under your control. Those tokens those tokens plus that many 1/1 green squirrel creature tokens are created instead. I really like where this card is going. And then it has pay black, sacrifice X squirrel creature tokens, get +X. Or creature gets +X, -X until the end of the turn. This is a cool removal spell as well as also being a pump spell. We have Thrasta, Tempest Roar. Trample over Planeswalkers, which is dope. Plus it has hexproof as long as it enters the battlefield this turn. That's pretty cool. We have... Oh, sorry. The important part is that this spell costs 3 or less for each other spell cast this turn. Trample Haste. So, in other words, you cast Manamorphose. Maybe you cast a Burning Tree Emissary. Maybe you cast a Bauble. That's 3 spells right there. That's 9. Off it's 12. It now costs 3 mana. So, that's just a thought. That's actually not that much. I guess that's still 4 specific cards to have in your hand, including Thrasta, but that's not that bad. Although, then again, that scenario, 7/7 feels like it's just kind of win more. Chitter Spitter. Artifact. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may sacrifice a token. If you do, put an Acorn counter on Chitter Spitter. Squirrels you control get +1/+1 for each Acorn counter on Chitter Spitter, and you can pay green, tap it, create a 1/1 green squirrel creature token. That's pretty cool. Reprint of Enchantress's Presence. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, draw a card. We have Ignoble Hierarch. This card is dope. I'm super excited for it. Sanctum Weaver. 2 mana. Add X mana of any color, where X is the number of enchantments you control. This card could be pretty sweet. Squirrel Mob. Squirrel's mob gets +1/+1 for each other squirrel creature on the battlefield. Seems pretty cool. Sylvan Anthem. 2 green creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever a green creature enters the battlefield under your control, scry 1. I think it'd be cool in the Squirrel deck as an Anthem. Verdant Command. 1 and a green. Choose 2. Target player creates 2 tapped 1/1 green squirrel creature tokens. Counter target loyalty ability of a planeswalker. Exile target card from a graveyard. And target player gains 3 life. I actually do like this card a lot, especially for the Squirrel deck. The fact that it can just be make 2 squirrels, gain 3 life, make 2 squirrels, exile a card from a graveyard is super awesome. There's still a lot of cards in the graveyard that 1 card is still super relevant. So just that gaining 3 life and exiling that problematic Croaker from the graveyard is super awesome. So I think this card is definitely worth seeing play. Will it, though? I don't know. Countering loyalty ability also could be pretty good, especially if it's like an ultimate on Liliana or something. But we'll see. Bay Offering. At the beginning of each upkeep, if you cast both a creature spell and a non-creature spell this turn, create a clue token, a food token, and a treasure token. I guess it's enchantment, so that's kind of fine, but that seems like a lot of work. Foundation Breaker. Enters battlefield, may destroy target artifact or enchantment. Evoke it for 2. I mean, this is kind of cool for the elemental deck in Modern, but I don't know. I think it's whatever. Glitter Creeper. Convergence. Enters the battlefield with 2+1/+1 counters on it. Rich color mana spent to cast it. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Ooh. That thing can get huge pretty quickly. That's a 6/6 for 5 mana if you're playing, you know, Bant or something. Interesting. Herd Baloth. 5 mana whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on Herd Baloth. You may create a 4/4 green beast creature token. Pretty cool. Squirrel Sanctuary. Green. When Squirrel Sanctuary enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 green squirrel. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, you may pay 1. If you do, return Squirrel Sanctuary to its owner's hand. That's pretty cool too. Scurry Oak. Evolve. Whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on Scurry Oak, you may create a 1/1 green squirrel creature token. Pretty cool. We also have a Quirion Ranger reprint, which is super sweet. Return a forest you control to its owner's hand. Untap target creature. Activate only once each turn. We have Road to Ruin. Search your library for a basic land card. Put it on the battlefield. Tapped. And then shuffle. Ruin Aftermath. Ruin deals damage to target creature equal to the number of lands you control. I like that 3 mana, pretty big removal spell from the graveyard. I like that card. I don't think it's going to be great, but I like it. Hunting Pack. This is a instant 7 mana, create a 4/4 green beast creature token with Storm. I like it. I like it. We have Squirrel Sovereign, a non-legendary Squirrel Lord here. Terramorph. Search your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield, then shuffle your library. It has Rebound, which I think is pretty sweet. We have Timeless Witness, which is a Eternal Witness, but with Eternal Lies. And costs 1 more mana. We also have Tireless Provisioner, which is a it is a tireless tracker, except you get your choice between creating a clue, a treasure, or a food token. Sorry, food or treasure token. So you can make food or treasure, so you can gain life or gain mana. Thought it was a little bit better than it was. Interesting card. I don't like it that much, though, now that I realize I was wrong about what it did. Renrun's Hydra. Reach, and it's a battlefield with X+1/+1 counters on it. Reinforce X. Discard a card, put X+1/+1 counters on target creature. That's... Huh. Okay. That's an interesting card. I kind of like it. Orchard Strider. Enters the battlefield, creates 2 food tokens. Basic land cycling. It's kind of whatever. Jade Avenger. Bushido 2. Shatterstorm. This is our Storm Squirrel Maker. That card's pretty sweet. Yeah, I don't know. I want to see a squirrel deck. I want to see it. Abundant Harvest. Of course, we knew this card was coming. It was pre-printed in as a mythical archive. You have My Elder, and there's battle, or whenever it dies, you may search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, reveal them, put them in your hand, and shuffle. Pay 2, sacrifice it to draw a card. It's gonna be whatever. I don't think I'll see play. Rift Sower. Tap, add 1 mana of any color. Suspend 2 for 1 green. Kind of feels like a Search for Tomorrow Mana Dork. I don't like it very much, though. Urban Daggertooth, Vigilance, and Rage. Whenever Urban Daggertooth deals damage, proliferate. And then finally, AV Progenitor Ooze. It has Storm, and which is interesting on a creature card. AV Progenitor Ooze isn't legendary if it's a token. And there's a battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each Ooze creature you control. This card's pretty sweet. Yeah, I like it. And then after that, we have, of course, our alternate borders or throwback borders. We'll scale up there. These guys getting some old borders is pretty sweet. Extended arts and these borderless. All really cool about the mono green cards. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. There's not that many mono green cards I'm excited for. Honestly, just the Enchantress and the Titania and Ignoble Hierarch are honestly the only 3 cards I'm really all that excited for in green. If we see a deck that plays this, though, and can successfully use it, I'll probably play it. I like it. Oh, and Abundant Harvest too. I'm excited to see Abundant Harvest. Wait, is that a common? Oh no. Why would they make that a common? Isn't that kind of busted in Pauper? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just it's so generic on what you hit. It's not that bad, not that great. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, go to the subscribe button. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.